Hi everyone, this is Rishabh Chatterjee, and in this video I'll be speaking about behavioral type interview questions, what can be asked. So it's like a question bank video where we'll be covering all the topics that can come under behavioral type of questions. Now you might be thinking, why this video? What's the use? So basically I want you all to know all the major topics that can come under behavioral type of interview questions. Now while watching the video, at the end you might feel that, Rishabh, there are so many questions, man, how to prepare for this? Like so many topics, so many answers, it's so confusing. But not to worry, at the start it will look like there are so many topics, but once you start practicing the topics one by one, in the upcoming videos we'll be taking a look at the answers also in detail one by one. So at the end of all the questions and answers, you'll be confident and you'll be like, okay, for every situation I have a proper answer. So it'll take some time, but one by one start preparing, and at the end you'll be completely confident. So we'll be taking a look at all the topics one by one. So stay tuned and let's start with the topics. Ability to work under pressure. Give me an example of a situation where you were required to work under pressure. How did you respond? Describe a time when you were given a job or assignment that you had no prior training for. How did you learn to do it? Attention to detail. What do you do to verify that your work is accurate? Describe a time you made an error. Why did you miss the mistake and how did you handle the situation? Can you describe a time when a coworker made a mistake and you discovered it? How did you approach the situation? Communication. Talk about a time when you had to communicate verbally to get an important point across. How did you accomplish this? Did you ever have an experience at work where you had to tell other people what you thought or felt? What was the outcome? Conflict management. How do you typically deal with conflict? Can you give me an example? Talk about a time when you had to manage a conflict or dispute among staff. Creativity. Tell me about a time when a manager asked you to come up with a creative way to complete a project. What steps did you take? Talk about a time when you presented a creative idea to your co-workers. Decision making. Have you ever had to refrain from making a decision because you did not have enough information? What happened and what did you learn? Can you talk about a time you had to make a decision with limited information? How did you approach this? Tell me about a decision you made that impacted your co-workers. How did you approach this? Describe a decision you made within the past year that you are proud of. Flexibility. Can you describe a time when you experienced rapid change? How did you handle it? What has it been like for you to transition between different roles or positions? Give me an example of a time when something happened that was out of your control. How did you handle it? Goals. How do you approach personal goal setting? Talk about a career goal you made. Did you accomplish it? What obstacles did you encounter? Describe a time you set a goal that you didn't achieve. Why didn't you reach it and how did you feel? So those were the topics for behavioral type interview questions. Now stay tuned. We have not covered all the topics yet because the number of topics are a lot. I didn't want to make this video very long. So in the next video, we will be taking a look at few more topics. So stay tuned. Video link will be available in description. And if you found this video useful, please do click on the like button, share this video with your friends too, and also subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Follow us on Instagram at @EdYoda, EdYoda. That is it for today's video. See you again in the next one. Till then, bye bye.